to see on the Xbox Live Arcade? It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game. No. Not the half-assed, mediocre port on the NES. I'm talking about the real arcade game, based off the real arcade port. That's right, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And that's what it's called. So, what do I think of this game? It's pretty damn cool, I must say. And for $5, you can't go wrong. So, let's talk about the game. As soon as you see the opening of this game, you just think, wow, this is a real Ninja Turtles game. And you think to yourself, wow, they had games like these back in the 80s? Well, yeah, it's true. And of course, the NES was incapable of handling these type of graphics, which I can easily understand. Because obviously, the NES is limited to what it can really handle. I mean, come on. You look at the crappy first one, and this mediocre second one, but then the third one was good. The Turtles in Time, I'd still say is better. But you gotta admit, this game was pretty damn good for its time. You had the 4-player mode, which was awesome. You can cooperatively fight your way through the game, and getting there is just half the fun. I mean, really, it's awesome. You got all types of different moves, unlike the crappy NES one where you just press A and B at the same time, and that's it. I mean, the beat-em-ups are just plain boring. And yeah, you do die a little bit faster than you should, but at least you get unlimited continues. And if you get the Xbox Live port, you can actually play an online cooperative mode, which is a new thing for the first time. And hey, you know what? That's awesome. I like that. And unlike the crappy NES port, the gameplay is a little more realistic. Like when these giant balls come down, yeah, they actually affect the Foot Clans, unlike the crappy NES port where they don't. I always complained about that for some reason. I just always hated that. I always thought it was an unbalanced feature to the game. And yeah, you get awesome moves, the sound effects are cool. Wow, the graphics are, I mean, I have to say, they look insanely awesome. Yeah. If you compare this to Turtles in Time, wow. What a big comparison right there. I mean, you have to admit, for the early 80s, this was pretty damn good for its time. And just the fact that this game was never actually fully released on any console for such a long time. We had to wait till Ninja Turtles 2 for the PlayStation 2 released, and for this Xbox Live port to be released. But I'd say screw the new Ninja Turtles games, get this one on the Xbox Live Arcade. Believe me, it's well worth it. For $5, you cannot go wrong. Well, besides dying too fast, I feel the game is a little bit too short. I mean, I could beat this game well below a half hour. But hey, you know what? I could beat Turtles in Time well below a half hour as well. But unlike this mediocre NES version, which has 2 extra levels, who cares? Those 2 levels suck anyway. They're just annoying as shit. So take my advice, don't get this, download the Xbox Live version. And no, don't download Reshelled. It's just a half-assed port of Turtles in Time, which is one of the best beat-em-ups of all time. So, this is the Ninja Turtles arcade port you want. Not this, or this. Alright? I'm sure this will eventually end up on the Wii Virtual Console, but if you see it on there, do yourselves a favor, I would just stay away. Because this is the version you want, not this, or Reshelled. So, final verdict on this arcade port, the real arcade port. Well, due to the fact that the replay value might be a little bit low, and the gameplay does show its age quite a bit, and it's a little bit short. To be fair, plain Rocket 2 ear emotes up on this one, just a plain. No Wii Motion Plus. So, till next time, happy gaming.
Get over here!